Going live. Oh. That was shocking behind me, right, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
We live.
Looks like everything is coming through, so...
Do you want an intro?
Yes, let's improvise.
Say when?
Now, when?
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you. I'm Craig from Iron Horse Railways, and you're watching The Monday Club.
It's Monday, it's 7 p.m., and the Bronx are fueled. It's time for The Monday Club, featuring your host, Jennifer Cook, with the help of Stubborn Monkey and a wizard called Gandalf. Featuring the sounds of the Glastonbury Symphony Orchestra and the musical stylings of Gordon the Music Maestro. Let's get ready to Loco!
Exclusive Monday Club William Loudon Sons Palbrick Wagon is now available from Rails of Sheffield. Order yours now with confidence. Big hello to you. It's not Monday. Oh, it's Tuesday. All day. None of those half days for us, so a big hello to you. So great to see you and hope I find you well. We've got a test stream going on here. Those of you who were watching the Monday Club last night will know that we've been still plagued with so many issues with the stream dropping out. So the whole idea of this is to stream and see whether what we've done to the computer has fixed the issue. So basically, what's in the news? Well, since last night, KR Models have released the livery renders for the Bellerophon model. And these are actually going down a storm at the moment. You can order these either direct through KR Models or via Rails of Sheffield. And the reason that these images have been shared around there is me! Yes, that's right, everybody. I thought, why is everybody sharing really crap grayscale renders when there are actually livery renders, which I've had on my computer for 2 months? So I sent a message to KR Models and went, is it okay to actually share those images? And they went, yeah, it's fine. So I did. So, yeah, you're welcome. So who have we got
saw
in?
that it was good.
Yeah, it's Peter Webster, Francis Wadsworth, Flammo Chairman 1, Upwell and Onwards, Peter Jackson, Cheadle Heath, Richard Swiderski, Rick Morley, Timber Surf says it's a double Monday week. Boom, Monday 1, Monday 2. And then back to work on Tuesday.
This is going to get really confusing for people.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do this.
Alan Reynolds of Buckland Junction, PVA J-Cloth. Alan, what are you doing?
Being really confusing.
Hey, what? Hold on. That's just weird. Stop it. Alex Dentzer, speaking of Rails of Sheffield, it's my birthday next month. And my birthday treat is that I'm going there for the first time. Excellent. You will not be disappointed. Have a good rummage. It's weird in a way.
Oh, yeah, Jen, there is some more news.
Is there?
Hornby's HM7000 Bluetooth decoders now have the Android app.
The Android app for HM7000 is now officially released. And on the same day, we've also got sound profiles for both Tornado and the Class 55 have also been released for both versions of the app. So that's looking pretty good. And all those people online who were posting that oh, we're never going to see an Android app, this is a load of rubbish. I've noticed they've all crawled back into the woodwork now. It's most amusing.
Well, of course, when your lies get caught out,
yes,
then you have to run away. And find
Timber
new
Surfs,
lies.
this is not a repeat. Rick Morley says, it's in 3D. Hold on. Let me get my 3D device. In 3D.
For those of you who are watching in 3D, how?
Yes, because we're not broadcasting in 3D. Do you think that actually the software issue also was related to the fact that we had issues with cameras dropping out?
Who knows? Okay, what's the A4 running, says Mike Lane.
There are 2 A4s running, because on the Monday Club last night somebody said, wouldn't it be smashing if we had an A4 Fest? So we've not got the full A4 Fest, but we have got 2. And the 2 unusual ones. So we've got Empire of India, 60011, and then we've also got Woodcock, which is 60029. Yes, I said Woodcock. J. Paul Anderson says, Jenny, thoughts on Rails D1? By all accounts, it's a really great model. Now, the D class, which the D1 was a rebuilt version of the D class, not all got excuse me. Not all got rebuilt. Some
Would you
did.
like a nice lolly?
I would love a nice lolly, actually.
I'll go and get you one. But hey!
It's had a few tweaks based on feedback from the D class, including, I believe it comes fitted with metal wheels. I don't know if there's a wheel set with rubber tyres on, but rubber tyres are the devil's own scrotum, because they make an absolute mess of your layout. So actually having no traction tyres is pretty good. Although, in fairness to the traction tyre, I do have a couple of the Hornby Super Detail Schools class, and they have traction tyres on, and they can pull a house down. But by and large, traction tyres, devil's own scrotum. Simon Trains Mother Railway Showcase, absolutely. A Monday Clubber is never late. Hang on, it's Tuesday, so I am late. No, you're not. You're just desperately early for next week. Hot Dog Pilot Andy, big hello to you. Iron Horse Railways, hello to you. Did you spot yourself in the intro? And don't forget as well, we will do another plug for the Class 108 video. Now, TMC have got early access to that, so they've shared it. So if you, I don't know where they've shared it, either on Book of Face or something else, but you can see tomorrow's video early via TMC somehow. But they very kindly let us give away the review sample. So Class 108 2-car DMU, that's going to be subject of a giveaway next Monday on the Monday Club. You have to be watching live to be in with a chance. Roger Woolston-Home, big hello to you. Sue at Putnam Junction. Mike Lanes, how long you in for? I don't know, to be honest. We're just kind of pootling. And we're not trying to step on any other live streamers' toes. So if you do normally watch another live streamer at this time, then do please feel free to go off and watch that. We're not trying to compete.
Yeah.
It's more of a test. Andy T741 says it's on Faceache. Ah, right.
Here's the thing about what we're doing today. It's not about trying to muscle in.
No.
I've run some tests and everything seems okay, but we have to actually go live.
Yeah, I think we'd have to run for at least half an hour, I guess.
Because that's usually how long it takes for it to start dropping out.
So, Zantec, big hello to you, says only NASA TV. Oh, okay. I'm sure they'll wait. Big hello to Dundee Road as well. Great to see you. Hope you are well. Malcolm Phillips. It's really, really good to see you. He says, hi Jenny and Zoe at last. I know some people, obviously, if you work on Mondays or priorly disposed, I know Les Cliff very rarely gets to pop in because he's got other commitments on the Monday night. So I wonder if Les might turn up. Retro Ramble says, evening, sorry I'm late.
Gandalf's not here today.
Oh, it's Gandalf's day off.
Yeah.
I think you're
So we'll have to do it today. A Monday clubber is never late, especially on a Tuesday club.
Yes. You're just desperately early for next week's Monday Club. Iron Horse Railway says, half an hour? Nah. Make it a full hour with blackjack and hookers.
Yay! Yay!
Michael Lane suggests it's the Tuesday Running In Club.
Yeah.
Kevin Harvey says, good day, Jen from Baker, Oregon, USA. Wow. Great to see you. Hope you are well.
The Tuesday budget doesn't have Gandalf and a tumble of clowns. Yeah. Ham Shackleton still doesn't have any emails from Virgin. Right, goodness.
Well, in fairness to Virgin, we found that the source of the issue
wasn't Virgin.
Appears to be OBS.
Yeah, I was having a look through the OBS forums last night, and so many people were saying that he had problems.
Yeah.
That I thought it must be OBS. So we've fiddled with OBS, and that seems to have sorted it.
Well,
But
we'll see how it goes.
the quality of their forums is very interesting.
Yeah, the support people are incredibly arrogant. And, oh, it must be your fault.
Yeah. So there's 8 or 9 people saying the latest update has broken this and it keeps dropping out. And they're all just saying, no, you must test every single part of your computer and how it interacts with OBS before you can say it's OBS. Like, dude, there's 10 of us. We've all just updated. And the only consistent thing amongst all of them was OBS.
Absolutely. Tim David says, finished watching the Hornby show. Great show. Hope we get another season. Yeah, I must chase that up actually. Because I was told last time I spoke to somebody that they were waiting for feedback in terms of viewing figures. So I must chase that up.
So far, stream is healthy.
Will it tell us there if there's any dropouts?
That's the thing. That's it's
Lots of
supposed to.
dropouts. Yeah, we're beating it.
Yeah. Tune in, turn on, drop out.
We dropped out from Broadband Data Flow College. Andy Stewart says Virgin support has always been awful. Luckily, we very rarely are needed to contact them.
Every time I've phoned Virgin support, they've usually been all right. They've usually been apologetic as well. Saying, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
But you were saying something about Hornby Season 3?
I will try and check that up actually, because I'd love to know as well. Because I did pitch an idea, which was taken very receptively. So we're just waiting on that.
I'd love to see a Season 3, but given that Simon has gone, and Simon was like the main guy on Season 2...
It may not be called Hornby A Model World. It may get renamed and encompass far more
if
in
it
the
was
way
just called
of a model world.
Yeah, that could work.
Ham Shackleton says, called 151 at 6:30 this morning in a queue, gave up at 10. Wow, is that like the support for Virgin or something? Or
Sounds about right.
Peter Jackson Cheadle here says, what is the ice cream of choice tonight? It's not ice cream, was it a Roundtree's ice lollipop?
It's a fruit pastel lollipop.
Big hello to GWR Buckley Junction. Great to see you. Hope we find you well. Zantac suggests perhaps run some videos to load up OBS.
I am planning to.
We may do that later on, actually. But what have we got running? Right. A suggestion last night was to do an A4 Fest. Now, I've not done a complete A4 Fest. It is actually quite difficult because they won't run on the shuttles and they won't run on the innermost track, and I also can't be bothered taking all of those coal trucks off.
It's so annoying when you want to change things, but you just can't be bothered, isn't it?
Well, I'd have to find somewhere to put all of those. Unfortunately, my collection keeps on getting bigger and bigger, and so it's really quite difficult to find a home for all those wagons. I've run out of drawer space for them. So I just put a very powerful locomotive on the front there to power them along. But we've got number 60011 with BR Lakecrest Green, Empire of India. And that is actually a full sound and smoke fitted locomotive. I bought it second hand for a really great price, and it turns out it's a pretty impressive installation on that. It is a Hornby Super Detail base model. Not sure when it was actually released, but certainly very impressed with that. Doesn't actually get to run often. In fact, this may be the first time it's ever featured on a, I was going to say Monday Club, but certainly on any live stream. The next one in, we've got Woodcock, which is 60029, and that is in also in same livery, BR Lakecrest Green. Both of those are running with Mark I trains. The really, oh, hold on. Zantag asks, do you need the smoke oil in all the time, or can you turn the smoke off? The smoke is turned off. It's on one of the F functions. And I always turn it off because I don't like the smell of the smoke, and also you've obviously got to keep an eye on it to make sure it doesn't boil dry.
Yeah.
So it's a case of you have to manually turn it on. I find the smoke to be a bit because it just looks like somebody's vaporized some oil. Woodcock is just, as far as I'm aware, Woodcock is just a plain DCC fitting. Let's have a... No, there's no whistle happening. So, yeah, Woodcock's just a plain DCC install. If you're thinking, well, how do you not know? It's like when you've got nearly, well, how many have I got? Nearly 400 or so. In all honesty, you do end up forgetting. Now, that's interesting. The Class 56 has stopped. And it's stopped in a weird location. You wouldn't mind giving that one over there a little bit of a prod?
This one here?
Yeah, let's see if we can find it on the cameras. So, let me just...
Doesn't seem to want to move at all.
Oh no! It's a tumble of clowns! Oh, and one of them brought a huge trombone at the end. For reasons, it appears to have decided to ignore motor controls. So, oh yeah, you stay there. There is an issue. I need to update the firmware on the decoder, but it has got one of the test HM7000 decoders, and one of the little quirks that they had is sometimes the loco would just stop and not respond to motor controls.
It's on strike.
Mm.
It's got proper 1970s action.
Yes, the ashtray's full. Go out and strike.
Instead of with realistic kung fu action, it's with realistic 1970s industrial action.
Raymond Lake says Woodcock is a funny name. It's just a bird's name. Yeah, some bird on you. So originally the idea, I think, was for a lot of the A4s to have birds' names. So the famous one, obviously, Mallard and Bittern as well, because they got preserved. But there was Gadwall, Kingfisher, Herring Gull, Woodcock, Guillemot, Golden Plover. They're the ones I can think of. A number were then also renamed. So some of the locomotives were allocated a bird's name and then got renamed, usually to directors of the LNER. So I couldn't tell you what they were all originally called, but certainly a lot of the directors and high-up people in the LNER got in on the action after Sir Nigel Gresley was named after Sir Nigel Gresley. So we got Sir Ronald Matthews, we got Sir Murrah Wilson, Andrew K. McCosh, William Whitelaw, Miles Beaver, and Lord Farringdon are the ones that I can think of that were named after important people in the LNER.
Raymond Legg suggests putting CBD smoke fluid into your train as a as a smoke liquid, which would certainly make you mellow. You wouldn't care if it broke.
Rick Morley says, could you use vape liquid, non-nicotine, as smoke liquid? What I would say to you is I wouldn't go off-piste with these things. It'd be very easy to damage them.
Yeah.
So only ever really use what they recommend. TARDIS in the yard next to the Pal Brick. Yes, it is. I don't know where the other one actually is.
I do.
Yeah, I know you do. Because you're the one who always hides it. Right, let's go for
If you turn it to that one, you'll see it.
Would you? Oh.
Well, you would, but
that's
apparently you've knocked him. You've been knocking stuff in brute.
I don't know why that's done that. Here, come on, let's just right, there we go. Oh, a
little bit further up.
Is that enough?
Should work. It is going back down.
Slowly going down.
It's because it's Tuesday. It's wanted to go back to sleep.
Yeah, it's going. I was asleep. Why are you waking me up? Oh, actually, yeah. I think actually the thing that holds it up has gone a bit feeble. That is slowly going down. I might have to put a little spot of glue on it or something just to hold it. Yes, John JMC going down.
Right, so far we seem to have been fine.
So
we're 20 minutes in. So,
do you want to produce some videos? Because we didn't get to do many last night.
Well, I wasn't going to bring up any people's videos because they send them in for the Monday Club and show
they
them
may
today.
not be watching. Yeah,
exactly. So if we want, the stream is healthy according to the update logs. So I'm going to bring up one of your videos.
My videos.
Yeah. So we don't ruin anyone's day by showing their videos when they're not here. I'm going to show one of yours.
All right.
One of your anthology ones.
Okay. These are nice on a hot day. I'm still looking at the wrong camera. The Growl, the Blackwood Engage layout. Big hello to you. Richard Swiderski's just tightening the screw. I'm not sure they're quite like that. They're like cheap webcams. Well, they weren't that cheap.
No, they weren't cheap when we got them.
Yeah. So, what are we going to put up?
An anthology. Yeah, so let me just... Okay, you've managed to hurt yourself, have you? You're very good at this, you know. Hey, what a daft bugger you are. And you can't respond. Stop prodding me like a prodder who prods.
Respect my authority.
Gain some authority.
Alex Dent says, Jenny, don't talk with your mouth full. Okay. Seward Putnam Junction's brain freeze. Oh god, this is an old one.
Yeah.
So, it's the old full intro. We haven't shown this full intro for ages.
Nope.
Because it's basically people went, it's boring!
So this is the test.
Okay. So, oh look, I know, who's that, Wally?
You.
This is actually Bolton Trinity Road, which was my big layout in the shed. And it looks very vibrant there. The colour correction's a little bit off.
When we did these, I used to always upscale the colour.
Oh god, I've come on so much since this. So this is where I was at scenically making models. I was very pleased with that bridge with the cast iron style sides. I made it entirely out of plasticard, building up the layers. John JMC's actually sent some stuff in, and he is here, so we could always show some of his stuff. That signal gantry still exists. It's visible on part of Weir Yard, although sadly the signal heads are not wired up. The wires are not colour-coded. So it's proven impossible to actually get it wired up, especially due to its location.
So far, this is working out.
There's a lot of Dutch angles going on here.
Yes, the problem that we had is that you basically stuck the camera wherever you could, and you hope for the best.
Yeah. I always liked these shots underneath the main station building. I fitted it with lights, as you can see, which did make quite a nice difference. I remember always being quite proud of that shot whenever we included it. And that's the bridge that still exists now at Bolton Trinity Street. And I very carefully made the bridge such that one side was the rebuilt bridge, but the other was the original bridge with the station building. That tunnel actually came out quite well. That was the corner that was done last on the layout, because I wasn't really quite sure what to put there. And then over the space of a week, it just came together. And that footbridge, I can't remember what happened. Oh, Brian ended up with that, I think. There was a whole load of bridges I just gave to Brian, including the Orlando Street Bridge, and I think he got the footbridge as well. Because I'm looking around and trying to. I'm racking my brains thinking.
You've got to wonder whether it still exists,
I don't know.
given that he's disappeared.
I have no idea what happened to him. He blocked me on Facebook, so he's probably there on Facebook. Just I never see it.
Maybe, yeah.
Daniel
Hi, have I
Crasman-
been drinking? Monday Club on a Tuesday. Hello, West Highland Terrier 37s.
And Daniel Crasman says, "Nice treat. Hello from Vancouver. Big hello to you. Hope you are well."
So far, this is working out. Ops seems to be behaving itself. Hopefully, it's going to keep doing that.
Yeah, so far we're okay. Although we can't actually see on there whether we've dropped frames. Though I'm sure people.
So I'm going to
would
jump
tell
back
us.
now because
So,
that seems to, as tests go, that's worked.
But anyway, for anybody who's never seen that, those videos are available on my channel. And
I'm going to
that's,
put the link
that's
into the chat.
Trinity Road. Anfield Road layout in the loft. It says, "Hi, model train gang." Big hello to you. And we've got Hot Rod Rodney 25. It says, "Hi, Jenny. Big hello to you. Hope you are well as well." What? All right. So, whilst the Monkey of Madness puts the link into the chat, I think we should share. If people are here and we can verify they're here, I don't see a problem with sharing their videos and pictures.
Yeah, all we're doing is testing the stream at the moment. It looks like we're fine.
But don't cross the streams.
No.
Right.
So far, so good.
Well, I'm sure people will tell us if we start dropping frames.
Yeah,
It'll
but I
come
have
up
to
with-
keep checking the logs.
Yeah, so we'll get people telling us that we've got the pizza wheel of death if it stops. But so far, so good. So anyway, John JMC, I can verify he is here. So we can share his pictures and videos. Oh, there we are, JGJMC.
The Tuesday Club.
Oh, right, there's just people are sending stuff in. It's
The
brilliant.
Jenny-inspired webcam mount. Oh,
Oh, hold
oh
on.
my
Right,
goodness.
So,
small screen. Yeah,
yep. So there we are. Oh, wow.
that is cool.
Jenny, oh, right, so yeah, because I used Meccano on some. I'm not sure
Yeah.
whether we've particularly shown
That's a
it.
nice big webcam.
Yeah.
Yes, it is incredible.
I like your trees, actually. Those are lovely trees.
Thank you,
I've become
Growler.
I've become a bit of a tree connoisseur.
That is a great idea. Yeah, I love to see all these layouts. I've got cameras in. There was one guy at a show, and he won Best in Show. And he had cameras all over his layout with little screens at the back, so you could see
right.
with different angles. And it was like, yeah,
Oh, yeah, nice.
that's cool. And I love to see that sort of thing. This is great.
Right, well,
Thank you very much.
so much for that. Okay.
I had a second of Pizza Wheel.
Did anybody else get the pizza wheel? Hot Rod Rodney 25 says, "Jenny, I'm watching from Maryland in the US. Been here before. Great to see you. Hope you find you well. And I don't know whether you also avidly watch Ken Patterson on What's Neat This Week as well. So big up to What's Neat This Week, Ken Patterson and all at the posse over there.
No
John
pizza
J-
wheel, but eating pizza.
So that may just be your connection.
Yep, that's fair enough. If that happens, then it happens.
Yeah, I wonder if it's the
Free to
heat
use any
that's
part of
made
this.
that camera lose the spring in its step.
Who knows?
So, who's this from now?
This
So
is
this
the
is
Growler.
Growler Blackwood Engage layout. Big hello to Loco Layton. A big hello. It's great to see you. Just reading down through the comments.
Oh, they're talking about.
Skip the ad.
Oh, they're all talking about the submarine. Yeah.
Yeah, make it full. Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love this layout. The fact it's N-gauge is even more impressive, I have to say. But are you going to wind it back to the beginning?
I am trying to do
No, it's all right. I've
many
pressed
things.
No. I've pressed the button. It's too late. So from that and that, I mean, the N-gauge. It's just
Engage rocks.
incredible.
Engage is the best.
It's incredible how much detail there. And if you didn't say Oh, that's N gauge. I would have assumed it was like 00 or something, because the detail on that is incredible. Lovely ballasting. I'm always a fan of good ballasting and your track work. Oh, it puts mine to shame. I've got kinks everywhere. So, and the super elevation is always great to see. It really does add a little bit of something. And lots of vegetation between the tracks. I do like that. I've tried to introduce that a little bit on Weir Yard because it just felt wrong just having acres of ballast. So I've slowly, what I tend to do is use masking tape, mask off, and use a small static grass applicator. Right, so we might want to just, because we're not running with sound, so
I'm going to jump it on to later on. Ooh.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Look at that. That is great.
Really, really nice. Sarah Davis has matchsticks for super elevation. My work actually with 00, but probably might be a little bit much with N, although actually just thin card might be your best bet. Certainly easy to get consistency. The vegetation on those edges is really nice. Look at the helix in the background. Always love a good helix. Hot Rod Rodney 25 says, "Have a good show, Jenny. Gotta go.
Thank you so much for coming along.
Great to have you company."
Okay, we've hit the half-hour mark. If it's going to drop out, this is usually where it starts.
Oh wow, half an hour. That's gone quick, hasn't it?
So we're pushing it as far as we can.
Harbin Hobbies. I've been to that shop. I was doing a job in Scotland. I can't remember what we were filming. But I had to go up. I was picking up a camera truck to bring back to base. So I turned up by train. They put me on a train up to Edinburgh. And I had about 2 hours to kill between the train arriving there and being needed on set. On location.
On set.
So what I actually did was I knew that Harbin Hobbies was there. I'd looked it up beforehand whilst I was on the train, and I walked to Harbin Hobbies, went in, and I got the Devlin Trawlers wagon. I'm a sucker for special commissions. Always love to support local model shops that commission their own models from places like Beckman. So I went up and I went in there. So I have been into Harbin Hobbies.
Look at that. That is
that is
well
wonderful.
done.
And there's a real sense of vastness.
Yes.
Really, really nice. Oh, so there's like a back scene that slots in.
Yeah.
Which presumably then means that you can film it from the other side.
I love this idea. A movable back scene so that you can get access. I love it.
Yeah, I love the helix there as well.
And again, this is exactly why I love the video sharing. Bloody hell, that looks real.
That's what I mean. This is really, really good.
We can all get ideas. A removable slide-in, slide-out back scene is a great idea.
Yeah. Sarah Davis says, "Oh, I'll have a look there next time I'm delivering to Edinburgh." Yeah, well worth it. It's not.
Paused. No.
No. He might be talking.
Here's a running session.
Ooh,
no. We don't give out free adverts.
No.
So while that's doing an unskippable ad, I'm going to check on this and all the quality.
So let's just check. Is that camera done?
Stream's healthy.
How far is that? Can you? Oh, look at it. It says back to where it was.
It doesn't want to play.
It doesn't want to play. It's not playing nice. So we can now return to viewing pleasure. Whilst that's doing that, I am inclined
to... look at that. That is... I can't even see where the back scene ends and the layout starts. That is amazing. That is really,
wonderful. Really nice.
This is
H. Walker's Steam and Heritage Rail Vids. Good evening to you. Says good evening, everyone. Just thought I would just pop in. Always great to see you. Hope you are well. A New Junction is in. Big hello, New Junction.
Hello, New Junction.
And of course, in the news, Accurascale have been sharing deliveries for the Class 66. So really, really great to see.
This is all working out perfectly well.
I
Thank you
think
so
we may
much.
have fixed the issue here. So one of the things I might suggest is actually that we just do like a running session at the end. I know people always ask me about, oh, can you do it, leave it running at the end?
Thank you so much for sending that in.
Yeah,
Growler
I've thoroughly enjoyed that.
Wonderful.
Always love the modelling. Really, really good. So what have we got up next? So what's this?
I wish I could share this on the stream, but it kind of shows where you live. But Sarah Davis has sent in a photo saying, "Oh, I didn't pre-order the William Lowe Pell brick," and she sent a photo of a brick being thrown through her window.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, it's broken.
Somebody chuck a brick through your window. We'll get onto that young Billy.
Yes.
Hmm.
But yeah, like I say, it would be a bad idea to share that on screen.
Yeah. Larry Rogers says no issues so far on this side of the pond.
Just going to keep pressing buttons to see what happens. Hey.
Yeah, actually,
Everything seems fine.
I'm
Right.
fine. Can I just? I'm going to try and find my super glue because I want to fix the mount on that.
You can't super glue the camera.
Watch me.
What if we need to move it later?
I'm not going to use like loads.
Oh my goodness.
But I hate it when the top of the super glue sticks.
Yeah. This is Jenny Kirk doing live repairs. I'm going to turn the
Yeah.
camera so that they can see you.
See me, right? I never have the right tool for the job.
See, I'm just remembering the Geordie Hacker. Anayi, Nami.
Right, let's see. Can we get
These keys. These keys are these keys. I love that. It was so funny.
right? I think I'm gonna. It's gonna be
Well,
a
kids working. Annie fiddle.
Why have I got cuddly toys all over my
They've
workstation?
been there for half an hour, and
I know they have.
the main thing was to see whether you would notice.
I did notice. It just was polite, so I didn't say anything. So hold on, I'm just unblocking my super glue. There we
Yeah,
go.
use PVA glue. It grips, but it won't stick.
Yeah, but I'll have to stand there for hours holding it until it dries.
Whereas this way, you can automatically stick yourself to the camera.
Yeah,
You can attach a
right.
Jenny to the... My goodness, gratuitous arse cam.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Tell me, can you put this one on?
Yes.
Right. And I need to see.
Zani fiddle.
Right. Up a bit more.
That looks about...
Oops.
Oh, I'd have gone a little bit further down.
There.
A little bit further down.
There.
A little bit further down. Yes, that's good. That's good. No, too far. Yeah.
Ah!
What have you done?
Ah!
She stuck herself to it.
No.
Yes, she stuck herself to it. I can tell.
Right.
I can
Is
tell.
it at the
because
right
I'm a
angle? I
bear.
can't see.
Yes, it's at the right angle. I just told you.
Right. What about now?
Hello there. Hello. Hello there. I'm a bear.
Is it dropping? or
It's
is-
fine. Shut up.
It is dropping, but hopefully the glue will set in a moment. It's supposed to be super glue. Hey.
See, I can do it as well.
Sarah Davis says she stuck her head to the roof.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't be the
New
first
Junction
time.
is kindly pointing out that we would normally have to pay for this. Yes.
Pay for
Jenny's
what?
OnlyFans.
Oh, it didn't show my bum, did I?
I told you, gratuitous arse cam.
Oh, you're supposed to tell me if I've
You
tucked-
weren't showing anything off. You were just bending over and your skirt was down.
I was going to say, you're supposed to tell me if I've tucked my skirt into my knickers by
Oh my
mistake.
goodness. The things we have to do.
Yeah, something like that.
There.
Right. That's see. Look at that. For a little quick hot fix, that's worked really well. And I know you're saying, well, what if you have to move the camera? No real plans to move it. I quite like that shot, so I'm going to leave it there.
There were no real plans to have it, though. That's the thing.
No. Don't move it on the zip tie. Right. New Junction says. When New Junction says we normally have to pay for this, what do you know that I don't?
You know, these aren't the only webcams.
Oh, right, yeah. I was wondering why you kept bringing a teddy bear up here.
Yeah. I've got a bar of soap in the shower in the shape of a webcam.
Ham Shackleton, yes, it's one of life's little mysteries. If super glue is so good, why does it not stick to the inside of the bottle? Sarah Davis says, are you using GoPro style cameras? No, they're actually
They're Logitech C270s.
yeah, HD webcams on USB. Choberton Junction says, hey everyone on mobile, just popping in to say hi. Big hello to you, great to see you, hope you find you well. Kevin Harvey says, you'll all be having too much fun. Always. So yeah, it all seems to be working.
Okay, I have to get ready for my show at 8.
Oh, you're
My
going
show
on
is on at 8.
On at 8, eh? So what we can do is, can we actually, is there a way of setting it up so at the end of this people find themselves watching your show?
Not really. They tried that and I could never get it to work.
Ah, right. So,
Fiddle on.
So that camera's fixed actually. Fear my abilities.
I do. I do fear them.
You do. So, I'll be honest. What?
Yes, I can add a thing, so I'm going to add that. So you just keep talking.
Yeah, so at the end of the stream, it'll boot you all into Zoe's stream. So if you're looking at going, well, I came here for model trains. Why is there all this retro games going on?
I came here for model trains. Why is this prat showing me a Commodore?
Who's this Wally? Well, this Wally would be that Wally. Right. What's that? Oh.
And what's this week's podcast is upcoming?
That's
How interesting.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Why is it telling me that on
live streams that from channels you're subscribed to automatically come up if I check on other things? So the redirect is in there.
Oh right. So
stream is healthy. Okay.
So we'll see what happens then.
Yeah.
So at some point I get to. Oh, it just dropped for a few seconds. It says Retro Rambles. Did anybody else see a drop for a few seconds?
Nothing's on our
John
screens.
JMC says, leave the lid on the super glue off.
Stream just hiccuped.
But we're still green over there.
Ooh.
Did we drop frames?
Oh.
Oh, what?
I'm wondering. Yeah, everyone else in no drop over there. I'm wondering if me editing the redirect has caused a blip.
Could be. Some people had a minor drop, other people nothing. So that's not the problem that we've normally had. Ben Davis says, hi all, sorry later Jenny. No worries, this is an impromptu stream, mostly just to check all this is working.
Yeah.
So,
Zantex says I heard the audio drop out. That does sound like a bit of an issue. Probably when what I was doing with the setup.
I would say let's be optimistic and put it down to what you did. Let's just say you broke it.
It does make sense that it happened for some people.
Big hello
at the
to Southern
precise moment
Train
I was
Girl.
editing something.
Yeah, big hello to Southern Train Girl and Malcolm Moore as well. So yeah, I mean, mostly what we're going to do now is, I think, just enjoy the trains running. At some point, I will retrieve that Class 57 and see if I can get it working. So
720p is available. Yes, that's the highest we broadcast in. 720p. I would go higher, but it kind of causes some processing issues. If I go over like 40% of the CPU,
I think as well we start to saturate our bandwidth.
Yes,
and that too can be an issue.
So we do it in 720p, and it seems to.
That's a tumble of clowns. And one of them brought a very loud
Sarah
horn.
Davis says, remember you're running a live show using regular equipment, not professional TV level. Yeah, we're trying our best to do live TV on a budget of like 3 stick and plasters and a fez.
Yeah, this is
and the fez is second hand.
Yeah, and it's currently not available because it's got its own fan club and is away at a convention.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Davis, I did see the KR Models announcement with the livery samples because I was the one who shared them. They've been sat on my computer for 2 months, And I thought, this is just silly. So I sent a message to KR Models and said, are you okay with these getting shared yet? And he went, oh, yeah, okay. So
Did they forget they had them?
I think they just forgot to share them.
That's easily done. I mean, how many times have we forgotten something that was supposed to be important?
Apparently YouTube can only stream at 720p.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Otherwise, the problem is the bandwidth goes weird. But so for people who've just joined and maybe wondering what's running, we've got a little minor A4 fest going on with two of the more unusual A4s that I guess a lot of people might not have heard of. So we've got Woodcock, which is 60029, and then we've also got Empire of India, which is 60011. Right, I think somewhere I've got the
My bears are going to attack.
No.
Stop prodding my bears. Stop prodding my bears.
Oh, I'm prodding the Zoe. Come on, now stop it. Behave yourself. Right. Brief freeze, says Katie Walker.
Nothing coming up on ours. That's the weird thing. Nothing's coming up on our end. So
if these are things that are happening to just maybe one or two people, but not everybody, that is more likely to be either a YouTube glitch at your end, or your ISP, or your computer is having.
Yeah, nothing's coming up on our end, and that's what we're able to control.
SHGP Media says, "Evening, guys."
Hello.
Yes, he would be late, except It's not the Monday Club.
I've got to get on. So, are we running a bit, or are you going to?
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to say goodbye, but I'm going to just leave the trains running, like we sometimes do at the end of the Monday Club.
You can't just leave it unsupervised.
No, I mean, I'll sit here, but I don't want to be on camera because I feel self-conscious if I'm not
I'm going to explain to you how you stop this then, Jen. So...
I am aware, actually.
Are you? Because this is a different setup.
Oh, wow, what have you done?
Right. Whenever you want to stop, you can either just press stop there.
Yes, and then I wait until we get the circly thing and end stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you know.
I do, yes, so...
You do though, don't you?
I'm not that stupid.
You do though, don't you though?
Right. Anyway, so tomorrow's video we're going to have the Class 108
Tomorrow's
review.
video, by the way, guys, I had to spend about 9 hours making, so I hope you like it.
And it has already been shared by TMC on their Facebook page, which is fine. I did say he could do that. So there is a sneak preview of tomorrow's video available. Do please tickle that like button. Not just on that video, but on this stream as well. And consider sharing it to social media. And if you haven't already done so, do subscribe.
I think we have to say, this has been a good test.
Absolutely. So it appears to be good. Ben Davis says, Jenny plus the Class 66 of Euroscale paint same day. Fan of Trains 5972 says, LMS 20-ton brake fan. So, is that a new model announced? As far as I'm aware, LMS vans, Hornby do a really nice Stanier one. I'm not sure what weight that is. Mike Lane says, night all. Fly My Chairman one says, I haven't seen a buffer wheel, Jenny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over to just the pictures of the layout. And we're going to run for probably another 15 minutes. And then... you'll find yourself mysteriously and automatically shuffled across to another live stream with the Cupboard Monkey. So if you've never watched one of the Cupboard Monkey's live streams, you are in for a treat. But until next time, you take great care of yourself, happy modelling, and enjoy the trains. Oh, I think somebody asked what the model was that's on the turntable. That is the Duchess of Atholl, and it's 6231 in LMS Crimson Lake. And that was the Hornby 00 model that Hornby released a couple of years ago now. Let's see if we can fire up the sound on Empire of India. Yes, Ben Davis, I have seen the post about the Acura Scale 66s, and they do look very, very good. Joey BVR. Oh, that's just a cupboard monkey somewhere. Jerry BVI, yes, it would appear that we have solved the problem. Whoa! I think that's the safety valve on Empire of India. But yes, a successful test stream, and it looks like we have fixed the problem that has been plaguing us for well over a month. Timbersurf, the fix was we had to change the version of OBS that was installed. There was essentially a dud version of OBS that was released, and that was the version that we were running. And we found on the OBS support forum that a lot of other people had the same issue, and that's how we were able to track it down and work out how to fix it. Michael Aiden says, so you should celebrate tonight's success with more A4s next week. You know it makes sense. The only issue I've got is, as I said towards the beginning of the stream, that does involve taking all of these coal wagons off the layout, which that's a lot of coal wagons. And I don't really have anywhere particularly to put them. I may have bought so much stuff of late that there isn't actually any drawer space to put all of those wagons back in, which is a shame. Hillside Junction says, picked up my Rapido 8-plank wagon today. Absolutely fantastic wagon. Zantek, the A4 wouldn't be able to pull that coal train. That's a lot of weight, it must be said. So, just... Oh. There we go. It's a lot of weight, and there's only certain locomotives are able to pull that coal train. They really need to be big diesels. I think the only steam loco that is able to shift that train is, well, there's two. The Hornby 00, Duchess of Atholl, is actually able to do it, but also the Garrett was able to do it too. They don't have front couplings, so you can't actually couple them all together. And yes, Thymo Chairman 1, for anybody who's wondering what's going to happen at the end of the stream, you will find yourself mysteriously and automatically into another live stream, which will take place on the channel that Zoe, the Cupboard Monkey, runs. So you get yourself a little bit of retro goodness. Yeah, Michael Putnam Junction, you'd think you could split the wagons into two sidings, except all the sidings are rather full. So if I go to this shot, just make sure that the camera is working. You'll see there that there isn't actually any free sidings. So yeah, it looks like we've had a fully successful stream with no spinning pizza wheel of death. I think it's safe to say that we have fixed the problem. Big hello, Carlton Tweedle. Great to see you. Hope I find you well. Jerry BVR says, if it's any consolation, I missed the stream because I was busy reinstalling my OS. You have my sympathy. A big thank you to Flymo Chairman 1 for sharing the links, including that Monday Club wagon. Still got some available, so do get yourself one. Really great wagon, and at the moment it's the only original condition PAL bricks available ready to run, as the main range versions in the triple packs have now sold out. And if anybody's thinking about how you get rid of the William Loud livery, then NATO Brown is the paint colour that you need, and it's a simple matter of just painting it out. Leslie Gilpin Railways, sorry to hear, but you had a good drive. It's just an impromptu little stream to confirm that everything is now working. Oh, bit of a tooty toot there. And Wiven Model Railway, great to see you. I hope you are well. We're going to be shifting streams in a moment, so what you will find is you don't need to do anything. You will be moved across to the Cupboard Monkeys stream shortly. And yes, Stephen Turner, good to see the Hornby HM7000 released today for Android. And don't forget as well, 2 more new profiles also out on the HM7000 apps. And these include Tornado and also the Class 55 Deltic. And I will be doing a video on that. The Class 55 Deltic especially, really quite interested in. I want to see how well it works if added to an Acura scale Class 55. Will it use the onboard stay alive? And I'm also going to try it in a Bachmann prototype Deltic DP1, which I have one of the great National Railway Museum models. I'm going to try and install in one of those. Okay, so we're going to draw to a close now. It's been great having your company. I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of an extended running session at the end. And you don't need to do anything. What should happen is that you will automatically find yourself moving over seamlessly to the Cupboard Monkey stream. So this goodbye from me. You guys take great care.